Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Hot Stocks Show, the show that will go into the biggest names that I have on the watch list. And starting with the first one, AMD. AMD, you know that it's one of those names that I like, and this week AMD made a big move all the way into yesterday, 83.5, getting very near that $85 wall. Once again, 73.8, $74 held perfectly before entering the gap. So we have big supports here at 73.74. They bought the dip, push price back above the 8 and 21, all the key moving average above $80. We have big wall at big support wall here at $80. There's December calls here holding $80. So what's next? I'll be looking for a possible pullback, some consolidation. If the stock holds above $80, should try to resume pullbacks, should try to resume above 85. We have calls for December 90 and 95 as possible targets. So keep it on your watch. It's one of those names. Staying bullish while the stock above $79. Why 79? It's the support from all the moving average. When I'll become bearish if the price goes below $79, starts filling the gap and going back into the 73, 74. But right now, bulls were able to recover here the ball going forward. Another name that I had to the watch list is GoGo. Why? Yesterday, nice bounce from 8, recovering $9. It has some calls for next year. Jan calls 10. It can trigger a trade there and going all the way into 10. Lots of big levels around $11. So if the stock gets the momentum above 9.35, can go all the way into $10, $11 area. So keep it on your watch. Another name that I've been mentioning this week, it's UIA, looking for a possible resume back up. It's trying. It's not. It has not been easy, but it's trying. Needs above 73.5 to go into 24, 25. As some calls here can act as magnet. 25. Big wall next 25.9, and above that $27. So keep it on your watch. KHC I had to the watch list. Why? We saw this week a very big bounce from $30 area. It has some big calls for next year, calls 30. They held very well, pushed the stock back up and paused exactly at 32.5, where we have some December calls. Now what? Trigger for the longs above 32.5, above 32.9, looking for a resume back into the 35. It has some calls there. 35 can act as a possible target. So keep it on your watch. Another one that I had to the watch list is leg. Why? Nice bounce from $40 this week. Looking for possible taking out 43.6, stock closed at 42. Looking to take out 43.7 and going all the way into $45 with the next year calls as possible play. Looking for another one, it's Momo. Momo has been seeing some very bullish options activity. It has calls, monthly calls for this month's calls 16.5. It has been holding, making higher lows, expecting here a possible resume back into the $16 area. Yesterday closed at 15.19. Looking to try to resume $16 area, $16.70 area is the possible target. So keep Momo on your watch going in next couple of sessions. Pins. I bought pins myself, long shares on Monday. It was a buy in the hole and it worked very well. I already explained the rationale behind that trade. Basically, after such a strong move after earnings, it's normal to have a fading profit taking. It was the wise thing to do, sell the spike, and after selling the spike, what we have? We have a 1 to 2-3 days pullback. Same thing as I usually say on the moves up, I say on the moves down. So on day 3 you trim profits, and 1-2-3 days. It was day 3 on Monday. That's why I started seeing some buying activity, some shorts covering the position. So I decided to jump into some shares. I got long shares, and I booked profits here, and it worked very, very well. I should have held some more time, but I trade for a living. I trade for cash flow. I was able to generate on the daily basis on some very nice profits just before the market opened, only with overnight shares. So that's my way of trading, but it worked very well. For those with some more patience, it worked very well. And same thing that I said to a downside, I said to a upside. So on day 3, okay, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 days. On day 3, 4, you trim your profits. So yesterday it was time, in my opinion, to trim profits. Can the stock go higher? Yes, it can. It can go all the way into 65, 68, can go into the 70. Yes, it can. But from the risk management perspective, and after such a strong move as we saw this week, it would be wise to trim profits, raise the stops on the rest, can put the stops from yesterday lows, keep riding the momentum while it lasts, because from one minute to the other, it can reverse back and pull back into the 8-day moving average. So it was a very beautiful trade. Congratulations to all the traders. Roku this week and yesterday had a very nice recovery above $220, and trying to break here my resistance line. So if the stock holds above $220, has some big calls for next year, calls 250. Not sure if the stock is going, it's going there, but he has some massive calls there, $250 strike. So if the stock starts making, what is the trigger, needs above $230. Trigger above $230, watch out, can have a big short squeeze, 239, and going into $250. When I'll become bearish if the stock breaks below 213, that's 21-day moving average, breaks below 213, watch out, looking for 198, going back into $200 area. That's the bear case scenario if it goes there. Revolve, I had the stock to the watchlist yesterday, very nice action on the stock, recovering the 821 and 50-day moving average, as some calls, monthly calls 20, and also calls 22 into the end of the year. So this is a fast mover. So if the stock starts making higher highs, so if it goes above 90.40 yesterday highs, looking to possible take $20 area and going all the way into $21, $22 area. So keep it on your watch, Revolve. It's one of those names that can start moving. Another name that I had to the watch list, Sale. Why? This week I saw some very bullish and insane options activity. Not sure if the stock is able to go there, but yesterday I saw the stock making new all-time highs once again, 48.5. We saw this week bullish options activity playing with a spread all the way from 50 to 65 strike. Not sure if the stock is able to go there, but very nice momentum. What's next? If the stock goes above 48.5, looking to take out $50 and start entering a big move higher. Not sure if it will go straight up. We can have pullbacks on the way. Staying bullish versus $44. So if the stock pullbacks into the 44, can try to resume back up and going into the end of the year. Another name that I had to the watch list is Safe. Safe is on a tight consolidation here. Okay, a very tight consolidation between $15 to $18 area. Needs a trigger, okay, and trigger is a move above $90. If the stock goes above $90, we have December calls 20 strike. We have the 200-day moving average around 20.9, and the stock has some very big options going into calls 25 into next year. This is a fast mover. We saw it in the past. We saw it on June. Big spike all the way into 25. So if history repeats itself, and if the stock needs a trigger, $90, if the stock goes above $90, watch out, can have a big move as we saw on May. So keep it on your watch going forward, just in case it triggers. Snap also has some very big bullish options activity. It printed a bullish reversal candle this week from the 8, recovering the 8-day moving average. So as calls 45 into December, I keep it on my watch to see if the stock is able to go above 43, needs a move above 43 to go into 45, and from there, who knows where can go from there. Another one that I've been adding shares is SSYS, SSYS. Why? I see very big bullish options activity going into 2021. So I'm adding shares. I'm playing with shares, not with options, for a move into 2021. So the stock had a nice move yesterday. Once again, very bullish options activity on the name, trying to recover the key moving average. If the stock goes above 14.15, it has 14.63, and we have $16 area as possible next target, and above that, if it goes above $16, it has next year March call 70.5 all the way into $20. It was the June highs. So I keep having the shares with patience, time, and the stock here trying to reverse, trying to make higher lows, needs a trigger, needs a move above $16 to going into next year. So keep it on your watch. Another name that I had to the watch list this week and gave you for longs for upside is TME, Tencent Music. Very nice momentum there, breaking out, nice move on Wednesday, also yesterday, hitting almost perfectly the first target, $16. It yesterday 50.93, has some big options and big January call 16 strike. If it goes above, it has April call 17 as possible next target. So keep it on your watch. Very nice momentum going forward. Another name that it's coiling is Tesla. Tesla is playing a tight range. The range is getting very, very tight. So eventually it will break one way or the other. Bull case scenario needs above $445. Okay, 445. If it goes above 445, watch out. Big short squeeze, in my opinion, and not even out of question that, in my opinion, if it breaks and if it goes above 445, 466, that's the next. It will probably take out and make new all-time highs. Stock is coiling, keeping on watch. If it pullbacks, we have 419 as first support. Below that, we have 406. Only bearish if the stock breaks and stays below my support line. Then can trigger a move for downside, big move for downside. We have $350, and below that, big waterfall. But once again, we need to see it. The range is getting tight, only keeping on my watch for now. Zoom. Very nice bounce this week, right from the my moving average, recovering the 821. Bulls got active, bought the dip here. Now what? If the stock holds above 491, and if it goes above $500, looking to resume back up, we have 553, we have 575 as possible targets. So the bulls got active here and got the ball. So those are the biggest names that I have on the watch list. I hope this video helps you, and wish you all a great trading, great weekend, and stay safe, everyone. Bye bye. See you next week.